Hey everybody, Tony here with Nothing But Car Reviews, and today we're taking a look at a new 2022 Chevrolet Colorado LT two-wheel drive crew cab. So let's get right into it. So this color, one of my favorite colors, I think it's a $400 option, is going to be this bright blue metallic. It has little speckles in it. It really does glow in the sunlight, especially on a hot day like today. And our interior consists of another upgrade, which is going to be the jet black leather appointed interior. Now the powertrain on this one consists of the 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6, and then the transmission is going to be an 8-speed automatic. So let's get a quick look at that back end there. I just love this blue. And there's our bed there with the tailgate down. Let's come around this left side here. Gonna open the fuel filler just so you can see. Don't have a cap, you just stick the nozzle in there from the pump. And I really love these chrome accented door knobs here, or the door handles, and how they kind of go with the chrome trim here, the chrome mirror caps, and of course the chrome badging. Now down here we have 17-inch aluminum wheels. And let's go over to the front here. And probably one of my favorite things about this build is going to be it has a luxury package, so you get heated seats, and one of the best things about it, you're going to have halogen headlamps and fog lights, but you get these projector headlamps here that just make a world of difference in how the vehicle actually looks and how it stands out. And then also really love the gloss black here and then the chrome here, as it accents with the rest of the black throughout the front end there. But let me pop this hood. And there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6, mostly covered up there. But next we're gonna go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So really good seating position here. I'm 6'3", and I have a couple of inches of headroom here. I can slide my legs underneath the steering wheel here, but everything just feels really, really nice. The leather makes a world of difference, and having this leather wrap heated steering wheel is also just a great add-on. Can't go wrong with that. And over to the door panel here, we have our power door locks here. There's our handle to pull the door. We have our power mirror controls here, power windows, and then we can lock the windows or the back seats. We have child locks for that. And then a cup holder here, a little pocket here, and then a little pocket here as well. And I like how they kind of did the storage, so it's not just a big pocket. It kind of makes the door panel have a little bit of character. And then down here we have our headlamp controls, and then to turn the fog lights on, we just press that there. And onto the controls of the steering wheel, we have our cruise here, so we can toggle that on and off. We can cancel there, and then we can set or resume there. And there's that heated steering wheel toggle. To the right side of the steering wheel, we have our voice recognition, Bluetooth, and then we can go through our actual gauge cluster using these arrows here. And behind the steering wheel on the right side, volume controls. Behind the steering wheel on the left side, track list or radio station favorite controls. So speaking of which, let's get right into the radio. So before we get into the radio, I do want to address these seats. I really like the leather, like I said. Interesting that we don't have the option of a power seat with the leather appointed interior, but that's okay. This driver's seat has power lumbar and then a power seat bottom, which I think is about 6 ways. But to actually do the recline, you have to do that manually. But like I said, not really a big deal. Here we have our glove compartment here with our owner's manuals. Let's take a look at this radio here. So here is our home page. So we have touchscreen here, and then of course we can also toggle with our controls down here as well. But we have, AM, FM, and XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wired as well. There's our Wi-Fi hotspot. We have our settings here. And then there's our other home page as well, which I really like because I can have my Bluetooth over here, and then I can have my call log over here. And I think when you have the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto hooked up, you can kind of use that as well with the home page. There's our backup camera, and then we have the guidelines that turn as you turn the steering wheel, which is always nice to have. But down here we have our climate controls, and as part of that luxury package we also get automatic climate, so we can just toggle that here, and then we can dial our fan speed back and forth here, and then of course we set our other controls here. And then down below here we can toggle our hazards, our tow haul mode, our bed light, traction control, and then we have 3-stage heated seats for the back and the bottom, or just the seat back there. Now down below here we have 2 USB ports and an aux input there, and that's how we run that Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, by wiring in here. And for our shifter here, we just hit this button behind, reverse, neutral, drive, low mode, and then we can manually shift with a toggle on the side of the shifter here. Cup holders here, and then for our center console cubby space, really good size here. With all that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the back seat and check out the legroom. So legroom back here, it's okay. It's a mid-size pickup truck, so it's actually really good for the segment. It's better in my opinion than the Tacoma or the Frontier. So what makes it good is that this seat back here is actually, it's not stiff, so I can kind of stick my knees back here. There are a few things poking out back here, so as long as you don't hit those, you're in good shape and you can sit back here. And you know, I have the seat in front of me adjust for someone 6'3" like myself, and then I'm sitting back here. And then I still have about a few centimeters of headroom, so can't complain there. And then here we have cup holders in the center seat. And then down here we have 2 USB ports for charging, a 12-volt, little storage pocket here. And then finally, let's take a look at this sliding rear window, which is manual, so you can just open and shut that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and take this on the road for a test drive. So overall acceleration is pretty good. It's a V6 in a mid-sized truck, so not surprising there. We'll give it some throttle here. So a really good power curve. I'm able to merge onto the highway with minimal effort. No straining from the engine or anything like that. And this 8-speed is surprisingly smooth in terms of shifts. I've dealt with a few GM 8-speeds in the past, and they're all decent, but sometimes they don't like to find a gear properly. Cruising here on this stretch of the interstate, I'm getting around 22, 25 miles a gallon, which is pretty good. And having that 8-speed transmission definitely helps get the most out of your fuel economy. and a very pleasant ride. Really good brake pedal feel. Very easy to control. And then we'll give it a little bit more throttle out of this corner. But the shifts are almost unnoticeable. Unless you're watching the tachometer, it's pretty difficult to tell when it's shifting. So I'm really impressed by that. Let's test out the sound system really quickly.
Yeah. Welcome to our music family.
Are you ready?
My time, my time.
Let's go.
My time, my time, my time. All in on the ops, I'ma show 'em what I'm made of. My time, my time, my time. Been my destiny to prove that I'm the greatest. My time, my time, my time. These dreams refuse to let them become faded.
So really, at first I was kind of skeptical when that intro came in because it did sound like it was kind of distorted. But once the beat dropped and the song kind of, all of it was together, a really decent sound from the Bluetooth here. The bass is actually pretty good at just half volume. And I could hear everything, and it's just a little, you know, it's no Bose sound system. So the Bose system in these Colorados is fantastic. So still, with that being said, if you don't want to pay for a Bose system, you shouldn't be disappointed with the system that comes in here stock. And all in all, very impressed with just about everything about this Colorado. But finally, we're just gonna bring it to the end of the test drive and go over the sticker price and my final thoughts. So I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Colorado today. As you can see, they're slowly starting to get some vehicles back around here. So at least for this month. So if you all have any questions or concerns about any Chevrolet Buick GMCs or used cars, I'll leave a link below in the description. But let's get right into this window sticker here. So we have a sticker price of $36,275. And like I said, we get the luxury package, which is a must in my opinion. You get the LT convenience package on this one too, so you get your front fog lamps, your remote start, and then a few other options, your locking differential, the chrome appearance package, that bright blue, and then you also get a trailer equipment package as well. And then those leather seats cost an additional $950, and then that V6 is around $1,500 with the 8-speed. So with all that being said, my opinions on this Colorado, I definitely would recommend it. I think it's a really good option for those who are in the mid-size truck market. If you're looking at a Tacoma, a Frontier, something along those lines, and it's really just the overall looks of the truck, having that luxury package, getting those projector headlamps makes it look really good, and then just all of the technology you get, the Apple CarPlay, the Android Auto. So definitely would recommend this truck if you're in the market for something like this. With all that being said, I want to thank you all for checking up on the video. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions below, just let me know, and we'll catch you on the next video.